Gian Van Veen into the quarterfinals of the World Matchplay in 2025. That sounds pretty good.
Doesn't sound bad, does it? No, I think before the tournament, I would have shook your hand if you told me to get to the quarterfinals. So, yeah, here we are.
2-0 down. Danny's playing pretty well. You were able to recover and get a 3-2 lead at the break. That must have filled you with a lot of confidence, considering how strongly Danny started.
Yes and no. Obviously, the way I didn't start great today. Scoring wise was very rubbish, to put it not lightly. But my first dart, I was searching for the first dart, banging the treble 20, which I had against Luke. But today was really a struggle scoring wise, and to be 3-2 up, especially with the 150 finish, it gave me some confidence. But I didn't feel great. I didn't play great, and by the end of the game, my scoring power started to go up, which help myself just relax down and feel comfortable, and yeah, that's what got me in the over the line.
You won 7 legs in a row, but you go into the second break with a 7-3 lead instead of a probable 8-2 lead. What were you feeling at the second break?
Well, when I was 3-2 up, obviously going into the second session, I was like, okay, just get 6-4, 7-3 up, and then it should be good. But being 7-2 up, missing darts for 8-2, and then he took it out, obviously, to go 7-3 to double 10. I was like, should have been 8-2 up. But, I didn't think 8-2 was the correct scoreline in that game, because there was no such difference between me and Denny today. So I think I felt lucky to be 7-3 up. But, that starts. I took my finishes, he didn't. And, yeah, that's the game in the end.
Not many people get a chance of getting close to a 9-darter on the World Matchplay stage. Tell us what it's like when you've got 141 left with 2,500 people behind you.
It was crazy, even when you start off with a 180, you're like, okay, just get one more and then we'll see what happens. And then I hit the second 180, and then the seventh dart, even when Kirk shouted, Gian, you require 141, I was like, the whole crowd got behind it. And then the first dart, I released it. Didn't feel good, but it was in. I was like, okay, just two more. But the treble 15 was nowhere near. But yeah, it's a special feeling, and hopefully we get one or two more in the next game.
What was the immediate reaction when you were able to hit double 8 and win the match? Because not a great deal of celebrating. We know you played with Danny at the World Cup recently, and there's a great deal of respect between you two. But what was the first emotion when you hit that match dart?
Relief, I think, because obviously it's difficult to play Danny, such a good friend, World Cup partner, as you said. But if we both played well, I would have been more aggressive today and more celebrating good shots, which I didn't do because I didn't feel great today. It's not anything to do with playing Danny or playing such a good friend, but just because the way I felt. But yeah, as I said, I didn't feel great today, and I got the win. So I think the double 8 when that went in, and I felt relief.
Are you aware that people are calling this the orange match play because of so many Dutch players into the second round, and obviously you're now through to the last 8? Is this something that's really taken hold back in the Netherlands?
Yeah, some Dutch guys have told me, like, the only people that can knock out Dutch players are Dutch players. So now we got Wessel Nijman against James Wade, so maybe James can do it. But the only people that knock out Dutch players are Dutchmen. So yeah, we'll see where it goes. But I think so far for the Netherlands, the World Match Play has been a successful tournament.
Would you like to have a crack at Wessel Nijman again, considering the game that we saw you two have at the Grand Slam last year? I think there's a lot of people who would like to see that again.
Of course, playing James or Wessel, it doesn't really matter to me. I think Wessel is scoring-wise a better player, but James is phenomenal on his finishing. So either way, it should be a great game and a close game for one of them against me. So I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, of course, I want to play Wessel to renew the Dutch rivalry.
Well done on making the quarterfinals, Gian. We're really, really proud of the way you're playing. I know everybody back in the Netherlands is as well. So all the best in the next round. We hope to see you again.
Thank you, Paul.
Thanks.